During the COVID pandemic, I would like to deliver a lecture on HSC English class. I would like to discuss about prepositions. This is MD.ABDUS Salam, Assistant Professor, Devattur Degree College. How are you students? I hope you are well. Prepositions are words placed before noun or pronoun. A word is a preposition when it governs a noun or pronoun. It is an adverb when it does not. In English grammar, there are 8 kinds of prepositions. For example, simple preposition, compound preposition, phrase preposition, participial preposition, special preposition, appropriate preposition, double preposition, disguised preposition, and so on. Simple preposition. For example, in, by, for, on, of. Compound preposition. Behind, below, inside, and so on. Phrase preposition. For example, in front of, along with, by dint of. Participial preposition, for example, regarding, wearing, concerning. Special preposition, than, but. Appropriate preposition, for example, famous for, fond of, associate with. Double preposition, into. Disguised preposition, of clock, a hunting. He is at home. Here, at denotes rest. He is in the office. Here, you see, in denotes inside the office. At is used to indicate general location. By is used to indicate agent. At is one-dimensional. In is three-dimensional. In means inside a place or an enclosure. Never confuse the to of an infinitive with to as a preposition. In is used with the names of countries and large towns. At is used when speaking of small towns and villages. We give some examples of words in use. A preposition can be cited as an example of other parts of speech. For example, the heavens are above. Here, the word above is an adverb. The moral law is above the civil. Here, the above in this sentence is a preposition. because the word above precedes before the civil. Analyze the above sentence. Here, above, uh, above is an adjective. Our blessings come from above. Here, above is a noun. To and into are used in speaking of things in motion. For example, he ran to school. Till is used of time. For example, I slept till 9 a.m. Since denotes a point of time. He has been ill since May. Beside means by the side of. But beside means in addition to. Fill in the gaps with appropriate prepositions. For example, the grey-bearded sailor sat on a stone outside the church. The sailor watched the people walking past him. The marriage guest listened to him. He had a strange, mad look in his eyes. The old man told him about his last journey on the sea. They had sailed away to the south till or until they arrived in cold grey seas. So preposition connects all types of words together and supports them make better sense to the readers. They help us understand the relationship among objects. For example, the book and the table are in the kitchen. In is placed before the word kitchen. So, in is a preposition here. This ensures you a basic understanding. If we add another preposition, it makes it even clearer. This book is on top of the table in the kitchen. We have a clear picture in our mind about the relation of those two objects and their relationship to each other. Here, to is a preposition because to is placed before the each other. Keep in mind that other prepositions may be used with the above words in different contexts. Many nouns, verbs, and adjectives are generally followed by a specific preposition. You know, it is used to be thought ungrammatical to end a sentence with a preposition, but now accepted as a colloquial form. The constructions without prepositions are preferred when the direct object is a phrase or a clause. For example, tell her the whole story. Tell her the whole story. We use no preposition here. Prepositions are preferred when the direct object is a phrase or a clause. Read, write can be used similarly, but require to. For example, read to me, write to me. You know, well, from is normally used with to or till or until. For example, most people work from 9 to 5. Notice from and to. We use from time to time, from place to place. You notice the sentence from 9 to 5. Most people work from 9 to 5. Where do you come from? Since is used for time. For is used of a period of time. For example, for 6 years. During is used with known periods of time. During is used with known periods of time. For example, well, you know, during 1971. For can be used before known periods. For example, for the summer. To can be used of time and place. For example, they worked from 9 to 5. We travel from our starting place to our destination. Notice from and to. I have already spoken from time to time and from place to place. You notice it. We can travel by car. Here, by means the agent. By means the thing we are carried to the destinations. Be careful not to confuse to and till. Dear students, you notice the difference between the preposition. Be careful not to confuse to and till. We can be at home. Here you see, here you notice at is a preposition before, because at is placed before the word home. We can be in a country. You observe that in a country, in is placed before a word. So here you see in is a preposition here. In is usually a preposition, but in can also be an adverb. Seriously observe that. I say the student should seriously observe the references, the use of prepositions and adverb. About, at, for, in, of, on, to, with, used with certain adjectives and participles. For example, absorbed in, involved in, according to, accustomed to, and so on. I hope you all understand my lecture. Stay in touch with me. Follow me if you feel any problem. There seems to be no problem, and this is all for this class. Thank you. Observe by next class.